And of course, before we began this, we had no idea.
No.
No idea that the city of Winchester had an unsolved homicide.
Or where it was going to take you.
Never knew the story of Lena Robinson. I know that this for me has definitely changed my life, definitely, for many reasons. I don't know. What has been the most impactful thing to you?
I think it's the number of cases that you work over a career. But then when you pick one up like this and you get to know the people at a different level than just the case, it's so much more impactful than to know all the people and the family and like kind of the reaction to the death. Those are things sometimes you don't always get to hear. So,
I think so many of us take things for granted in life.
oh, absolutely.
We're all guilty of that. And I think that telling Lena's story to the community was extremely important.
Oh, I definitely think so. And you feel like, and sometimes it's not always about the result. It's about the journey to get to the result. And so we know now that we've looked at the case. And there's so much more information that we found out because of this effort that you undertook.
Right.
And I think that's so important.
It is. And I had a conversation with a colleague recently, a former colleague who works for another department. And, when I had this conversation with Caitlin Squires, in her office, I remember talking about this and the plan to end this episode on November 11th, 45 years, exactly 45 years following her death, and where I had hoped to be. I hoped that we were going to be able to bring this case to a conclusion. And in that conversation that I had with the former colleague, he said, Amanda, these cases are a marathon.
Yes.
You're not going to solve them overnight, and you've got to just exercise extreme patience. And that definitely is not my strong suit. I admit that, but I'm proud of what we have accomplished so far and bringing her story.
For me, I think it's been so impactful, not because of the case and where we wanted to be, but just the things that it makes you consider and appreciate as a person, changes you as a person when you look at these type of cases. So thank you for the opportunity.
I appreciate you being here with me on this journey.